ourbook.com. My name is Yvonne, and we're going to be grooming a Cairn Terrier today. Let me introduce you to Doc. Yeah,
Well,
Doc.
hello there, Doc. Doc.
It looks like he's a little camera shy.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Okay.
There you go. I guess not. So, what I wanted to kind of show you first is what some of the tools that we'll be using today. Now, he's already gotten the bath, the nails, the sanitation trim, prepped him for grooming. So we're going to skip over that. You would have viewed that on this the pet hygiene DVD, okay? As far as grooming, what we're going to use today are straight shears. We're going to use thinning shears. Thinning shears are very important in this breed, okay? We're going to use a number 5F blade because we're going to leave a ½ inch on the body. I'm going to show the other sizes you can use as well, but today we're going with the 5. We're also going to be using a number 30 with an attachment comb. This is an Oster comb. It's a number 4, and with this brand, it leaves about a ½ inch on the body. Okay. We have our slicker brush, our demat tool. I've gotten most of them out, and a cordless clipper and a regular clipper. Okay. I'm going to show you something on the All Breed Dog Grooming Guide that we use by Sam Cole. There's really a big similarity between the Cairn Terrier and the Westie. Here we have the Cairn Terrier as far as the lines. That's what we're working on today. And then we have our Westie. Okay. You know, if you don't really understand breeds, you know, Westies come in only white, but Cairns come in multiple colors, but the clip is very similar. The only major difference is that the head is a little bit less definite. It's more blended. Okay. The other difference is the ears. When we work on the ears, we use a number 10 and shave the entire ear from the base to the tip on both sides. On the Westie, see if there's a better picture on this side. No, maybe not. You only tip the ear like 1/4 of it down. So you use a 10 on each side, only about a quarter of the way down. So that's kind of the major difference. Okay. So as you can see, Sam Cole is pretty much, you know, dot to dot. 1, you go to number 7, you do with whatever number 7 tells you to do. All right. So there he is, the All Breed Dog Grooming Guide by Sam Cole. All right. So we're going to get started. Now I did the one side only so you can kind of see, you know, a difference. Now I still have to do a little bit more to finish when I'm looking for balance. But with the Cairn Terrier, I'll turn around because now he's all interested. It's really a shorter body, narrow legs, tubular feet, tubular legs, and a shorter skirt. Okay. Say hi there. As you notice on the unfinished side, it's just a longer skirt altogether. Yes, we know this is a Cairn Terrier, but this is someone's pet, so this is the way she wants to look. But she agreed that I can go ahead and kind of get him to look like a Cairn Terrier. All right? So we're going to get started. So we're going to use a number 5F blade. And we're going to go across from the top of the spine here, and we're going to stop right around here, right where the shoulder starts. You don't go really low like you would do like on a Westie. You can see on that side I stop clipping right about almost only a strip of the back is being taken off. So I'm right around here where his shoulder is.
And why do you do that?
Well, that's what they asked for the breed. That's the breed clip. They want the top of the clip here to be just right up to the shoulders, nothing further down. You're not going to go further down. You're going to leave all this intact.
Oh, and then you just trim the skirt at the bottom?
Right. We're going to use an attachment comb to help us do that. But first we're going to set the pattern on the back.
Oh.
Now because he is a Cairn Terrier, I love working with this coat, but it's easy to leave lines. As I get closer to that area where I want to stop, I'm gonna start flicking my clipper. And if you're not sure how far to go down, go, steps. And if we get lines, we're going to use, an attachment comb. We're going to use our thinning shears. Carinterriers come in a multiple of colors. Sometimes they come in what we call brindle, just everywhere. You can see he's got a lot of undertones. I'm going to loosen this up a little bit so I can get in here. And we'll move to the chest area in a little bit. By the way, I didn't mention this groomer's helper. I can't talk about this enough. Basically, the groomer's helper is a grooming loop, and it has a ring here. Okay, and it attaches itself to this contraption here, and it keeps the dog from turning around a lot, because they will do that. I'm going to come down here. And look up a little bit. And I'm going to go in the same line all the way across the front of the chest there. Again, flicking as we get closer to that line. One of the nice things about terriers is that the messy look is good. There shouldn't be too many definite lines.
So we're just using the blade.
Just using the 5 blade right now. And I'm going up to the base of the skull, right here, and going all the way around. Okay? So we're done there. All right? Now what we're going to do is take our attachment comb with our our 30 blade with our 1/2 inch comb, and start working down that skirt. Now, if you're not sure how much to take off, go one attachment going higher. Try a 1 inch comb. Just work yourself down.
I think he needs to have his teeth brushed. I can smell his
Yeah,
breath.
I don't know what he's been eating.
What are you eating
This
on?
is close quarters. You can smell everything.
He's eating sardines, I think.
Yeah, I think he's fed pretty well. So here I am. I'm going down. The attachment combs do most of the work for us. Now, what I should do first, so I'm not working hard here, is I'm going to take some of this length off. I already know how short I went on the other side, so I'm being a little bit courageous here. All right. Anyway, I want to do that is I want to be able to go into the body as I get further down here. I'm not going just straight down, I'm going into it. So I'm scooping under a little bit. Again, this is doing a lot of the work for you. Doesn't mean you won't have to go back over it again, but just getting you started here. Most dogs don't like it when we touch their feet, so you'll usually get some kind of resistance. A little bit of a fight sometimes, but I don't know why they're so upset about their feet. I love it when somebody touches my feet. Give me a pedicure or something. Alright. And we got started here. So I'm going to look over on this side, see where I'm at, so I know what I'm shooting for.
Let me take him for a cruise on the other side real quick. So we're just going to blend the whole body then, huh?
Yeah.
No skirt, or a very small skirt it seems like.
Very small skirt. I mean, it's just almost not there.
Okay.
The one thing we want to do here Remember I tell you that on this type of coat it's really nice to have a good set of thinning shears. If you're going to budget yourself on scissors, don't skimp on your thinning shears, okay? Because good thinning shears can save you. So I've brushed it out, I combed it out a little bit, and I'm going at a kind of at an angle. Not going straight this way or down, just trying to get it to be more el natural, like his hair really grows this way. As you see, it's starting to go into the curvature of his little old tummy there. Don't get too comfortable, we're not done yet. Hey, Doc. Doc was in here last week and didn't really enjoy grooming too much. Also, he doesn't give us too much of a fuss, but I asked the owner, I said, "Hey, can we put him on video?" And she said, "Yes." I go, "But you have to bring him back." So he thought he got away with something when he left here last week, thinking, well, not getting groomed. She said he was pretty happy the entire day. Now he's wondering what's going on. It's like, why am I back here? What happened? They changed their minds? You can't really rush the process of using the thinning shears. You just have to be patient. But it's just like sculpturing. Okay? So now I'm just going to kind of go over here to the feet now. We call them paws in the animal world. And you can use curved scissors to help you make the shape. I'm just so used to straight. And I am using the table as a guideline to keep me. I don't want to be up here. I don't want to see nails. You know, sometimes I get scissor happy and I put too much and I see nails. So the object here is not to see nails. So if you keep your scissor straight on the table, you won't come up here. Okay. Sometimes you have to lift the foot a little bit to get in here. Alright. Now I'm going to comb it out this way a little bit so I can get a shape. Alright, I'm also going to comb it out this way. Try to use the thinning shears as much as possible. If I comb up like this, I want to use the thinning shears to relax that hair. Look at it from the back here, see if it matches the other side.
Well, go around you and see what you're looking at here.
I'm looking at the back. Just trying to shape everything.
Looks like a cowboy, huh?
Yep, he's got his chaps on. Talking about chaps, I went horseback riding yesterday, and boy, that's hard work. I can't believe they used to travel all over the world on horseback.
What do you do with this tail? Anything or nothing?
We're gonna shape the tail a little bit. Basically, we run the clipper across the top of the tail, and then we feather the top, the bottom. Make it look like a. They call it a flute in the books, but it's like a, you know, the pens that they used to write with the feathers. Used to dip their the feathers into the ink. That's what we're trying to do. Okay, so again, just always kind of using the comb to look for anything that's sticking out. All right, the front ones here. Let's see. That's why those scissor exercises are really important. You guys do that on the DVD, Pet Hygiene DVD. Yeah, we get a little coaching here. There we are. No, it's all right. It's okay. It's okay. You're okay. Get on this side. Let me have it. Let me have it. There we go. You should have seen me trying to do this guy's nails.
So you're trimming the leg part now.
Yeah, again, looking for that tube. You're going to get that little paw area a lot smaller. Let me have it. He's like so timid. Don't touch my foot. You're okay. See? Your mom says you go in the garden and you got all these stickers on your paw, so she wants you short. Alright. Again, just continue to shape. Working ourselves around to the front here. I'll switch to my thinning shears. You really need to do stretches when you're grooming. It'll help. Again, just going into the shape of the chest here. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is going to continue to work it so that I'm the same on this side as I am on the other side. So we're going to take a little break. And I'm going to finish them up so you can see that hopefully we get them to be the same on both sides. And then we'll move on to the head and the tail to show you how we finish them. Okay, so welcome back. We're just kind of finishing up a little bit. I think we got both sides nice and even there. So we're going to move on to the tail, and then we're going to move on to the head. A little bit further there. There we go. So we're going to use the same blade we use on the top here, number 5, and we're going to go whatever blade you use on the top, whether it be a 5, a 7, or 8.5, that's what you would follow through on the tail. Okay. You're going to go right across the top of the tail only. Got a couple of wrinkles in here, so we got to work our way down. It's alright. You're okay. And just on the top there. You're okay. Very sensitive area, so he's like, probably wondering, what in the world do you think you're doing? So we're going to take his tail, and brush it. Okay. Got the top, the bottom. And now we've got the top short and the bottom a little long. So now we're just going to trim it up a little bit, just to give it a clean look. See that? That's all you got to do. All right. Now we're going to move on to the head. So we're going to get on this side. Let's see. see, let me get my tools here. Right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to shave the ears with a number 10 on both sides. We're going on this side, you stay there. I'm over on this side like this. Okay? So from the base of the ear all the way to the end, number 10. I like to use the cordless clippers because they're quieter for these little areas. Make sure to hold the ear leather flat. The ear leather is just this flap of skin here. All the way across. I'm also going to clean up the ear and the inside. Come here so I can see better. Using a number 10. You don't want to use anything else than a 10.
That's it.
That's, yeah.
Easy enough.
Easy enough. Now we're just going to clean the edges up a little bit. I told you with the Westie, you could only do about this much of the tip of the ear on both sides, and then scissor the end to make it neat. With the Scotty, you do the entire ear leather. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sit. You can sit. Trim the outer parts of it. Use my fingers as a guideline. I don't go past my fingers because I don't want to cut the leather. You can see where the leather starts. This is rather tricky on a dog that doesn't want his ears touched. So he's just moving way too much, then I just avoid this.
You need to give him some spearmint gum or something. Man, his breath is something.
What's he saying about you, dog? You've got it good where you're at. They're feeding you some good stuff. Huh.
Do you have tuna?
I had tuna and whatever I caught in the backyard, maybe. Okay. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to the bang area. Well, we're going to clean up this area first here. Okay. Part of his problem with his teeth is he's older. You can tell he's got some cataracts there. So I combed that area out where we would have all the eye matter. And I'm going to remove it with some thinning shears. Stop. Stop. Good boy. Almost done. Okay. Getting that nice and clean. Alright. Now normally you would take your scissors, curves, or straights and get the bang line. Again, we do not want to use any clippers on the head of a Cairn Terrier. Try to avoid to use straight shears as well. I try to do most of my work with thinning shears. See how that's kind of just more natural? Okay.
That was fast.
Yeah. And then I'm going to start working myself around here, trying to clean up the edges around the head. Now if he's moving, oh, close that mouth on you. Moving around a lot, please. Then I would go ahead and use scissors because he doesn't like it. But he's just being really cooperative, so I'm just going to take advantage of this. The other part you want to look at here is the hair right in here. Make sure you can get that because you don't want it sitting inside of his ears. Right in front of his ear. You want that nice and clean. I'm going to clean up some of this back here so it blends a little bit better. Again, it's just a matter of blending. Blend, 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 blend. We need a blend song. You can do this too. Little tune. Okay. Now we're just kind of make sure that both sides of the face are uniform. Again, just using my thinning shears to bring that down. That's why a good pair of thinning shears will save you. I'm gonna make this a little shorter because it gets into messes. I know. Patient. You're almost done. Let's see, I gotta see this here. Thank you. You're being so good, Doc. Your mom's gonna be so proud of you. He always gets a good report card when he comes here. See, that way your mom can see you have nothing to worry about. Can you see where you're at? Stepping away from the dog for a little bit, see if you're done. Sometimes you think you're done, and then you're not. You see a little hair out of place. Let's see where we're at with him right now. Comb everything out. I think he's pretty much there. Okay, here, see this little hair bugging me. I know, we're almost done. Pick up your ears. The only downfall to the terriers, you can sit here forever just doing this. Hi, you're ready to go home? You think you're ready to go home? I think I am. So there we go. Here we have Doc in what we call a Cairn Terrier clip. Remember, blending is key with this type of a breed. Get a good pair of thinning shears. Blend the head only with thinning shears. Don't use any clippers on them. And use attachment combs to blend the skirt. Have fun with them. See you next time. Watch the videos at least 3 times. Okay, so 3 times will get you a good idea, and then you can attempt to do it yourself. And always give us a call if you have any questions, okay? Bye-bye now.
Well, thank you, Yvonne and Doc. Thank you so much for being such a good puppy on our show. So we'll see you next time. Okay. Good job.